Good morning people and welcome back. I'm going to go for another full day of eating today because you guys seem to like that sort of stuff. Starting the day off with a flat white, so that's probably about 150 calories. I went to the shop to go get some eggs because I was going to make pancakes. However, there are no eggs at the shop, and Western Australia, people don't really start work on a Sunday till midday. Everything's pretty closed. It's not like anywhere else where shit's open. Like, they actually have rest here and most things close at reasonable times. There's no 24-hour fucking supermarkets or anything. But I'm gonna head home now to make the first meal of the day. However, I haven't got much in, so I'm gonna have to get creative. So catch you back home, hopefully with something somewhat not boring. So then, meal one, I have gone for oats with a carrot milk and a banana. I'll write the calories and macros on screen for you now. That was all that I could come up with what was in the house. I have actually got to train twice today because I missed one of my sessions during the week and it's Sunday now, so I want to wrap the week up. So I've got a leg section and a shoulder and arm session to get in. So what I'm thinking is I'll whack a bit of the leg section in because I put that in not long ago. And then I'll put the whole shoulder and arm session in the afternoon. I'm going to eat this now and then get to the gym for the first session of the day. Just on the way to the gym now to train legs. And one thing I have noticed, this bulk compared to any other, is I've dropped out leg extensions and put hack squats in instead. So we do a squat and a hack squat, and on both days I do two different squat movements. And what I have noticed is my legs have grown a lot more than when I used to do leg extension all the time. Obviously this could be to just whacking in different exercises, different variations, but now I'm thinking about it, I do think that you probably get a lot more out of a squat than you do a leg extension, and it's probably not worth having a leg extension in twice a week because I don't really think you can get that much out of the lower rep stuff, and I feel like you're losing a lot of variety with just having two leg extensions in. So if you have two leg extensions in, then I would recommend definitely changing it out and going to at least 2 or 3 pressing movements a week. And just thought I'd show you this because I thought it's pretty cool. If you're ever on the way to the gym and can't be asked to take your bag and you're squatting and you have like a small bag, a camera bag that you need to put something in, look at that, mate. I've just got my camera bag hooked on to my squat belt. But efficiency, looks like a bum bag, but I didn't care, it's efficient, gets the job done. Anyways, I'll get to the gym now. I'll whack in a few exercises of this leg day, then catch you afterwards because I'm going to whack the full session for the afternoon one in later.
Dose. Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below. Keep it a buck, I don't fuck with these niggas. Always been one up on all of these niggas. They be trying to front for all of these bitches. And I ain't got time cause they all in they feelings. Ice of the gang and we making a killing. It's 2020 and they notice the vision. You be the hero, I'm playing the villain. The underdogs and we walk in the building. We getting money, yeah, they think that we dealing. They talking hot, yeah, fuck they opinions. And we won't stop till we all touch a million. Don't ever forgive, but we probably forgive my nigga, I'm living. Taking the cards that was given, my blessings is already written. Wrapped little ribbon, putting ourselves in positions to making some major decisions. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below. Look, I'm trying to get where I'm going, but haters be trolling, that's where they fucked up. Thinking you got me right where you want me, I tell a ghost just ducked up. Sending them shots, we send them back, y'all niggas ain't really bout that. Real niggas always bounce back, need more hands just to count that. Stay on my bully, I need me more breeze, just so we can get the team right. Loaded up fully, dogs on a leash, and you be knowing that's a scary sight. That shit don't happen overnight. Work smarter with some sacrifice. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Mix it up, now you got it twice. We bridging the gap, they want us to rap, so fuck it, we back. Yeah, Drew need a plaque, we turn to the max, and we never lacked. Yeah, been in my bag, the shit is a drag, I'm feeling jet lagged. Yeah, came back for vacation, I ain't unpacked, cause I'm going back. Facts, ooh, double the racks. TD the bank, your CD's blank, the Cuban is link. Smoking that dank, pour up a drink, fill up the tank. What do you think? I ain't the one, but I'm the one. Buddha's out, he gon' dumb. You hear them drums, came from the slums, they know we the ones.
Legs boxed off. I'm gonna go grab some food, second meal of the day, and then I'm gonna talk about diet variety and how my diet changes from bulking to cutting to make it easier to stick to in the long run. So then people, second meal of the day is 3 beef mince wraps. Now if you've been watching me for a while, you will know that I pretty much eat beef mince wraps all the time, and when I'm dieting, this meal will change to like 2 wraps that are high fiber, bigger, so I can chuck a lot more salad in. But now I've got like sourdough wraps which are higher calories. I've got 3 wraps opposed to 2, less salad, so it's not as filling as I'm bulking, with some sweet chili sauce. And what I try to do when I'm bulking and when I'm cutting, which has stood me in better stead this previous year than any of the other years, is I have a structure in my diet. So I have like 4 meals a day with some snacks when I'm cutting, when I'm bulking, and I eat somewhat similar meals, and I like those meals. So I'll find a meal that I like, and then I will just dial the calories back on that meal when I'm cutting. And for my breakfast meal, I always pretty much eat oats or some form of oats. And earlier I had the caramel chocolate bar with it, and banana. Those both higher calories, so if I was cutting, I would probably just have berries and the protein, and none of the caramel or the banana. So it's just the small changes in the meal that I already like. And I advise that you find meals that you like, and then just add things to them when you're bulking, so that it doesn't feel like night and day. So you can eat foods that you like consistently, and when you're cutting, it doesn't feel that different. So the behavioural change is not too much, and it's just small changes, and then over time you slowly peel stuff out, and then when you start bulking, you slowly add stuff back in. I found that works so much better than just totally overhauling your diet. Anyway, gonna eat this now, do some editing, then I'll catch back up with you. Yes then people, we're back for meal 3 of the day, the pre-training meal, and this is going to be a very easy, quick meal. We've got a microwave rice, we've got some chicken thighs that I've already cooked, and we've got some cheese. I'm going to go for 250 full packet of rice, 150 grams of chicken, and 25 grams of the cheese. This is what it looks like. Third meal up here, as you've just seen. You want to make your meals as easy and straightforward to stick to, even when you're bulking. It's good to make a meal that you enjoy, but for the first 3 meals of the day, I mainly just go with very similar things. Going back to the point of on a cut, I would obviously have no cheese here, less rice, more salad. So it's just, I'm just changing the meals slightly when I'm bulking to cutting, but the base of the protein and the carbs, and I just would have no fat. It all stays somewhat similar. I've also got fattier meat. So that just shows you again, if you find food to enjoy, you can just change them a little bit when you're bulking, and it won't feel too different when you do get to cutting. So I'm gonna eat this now, and then we'll get to the gym for delts and arms, mate. En route to the gym for the second session of the day, and if you are like me and you have OCD about finishing the gym week before the week is over, and you can't just push everything back a day, then make sure that you at least give 4 or 5 hours between your training sessions, because if you don't give long enough, then they are going to interfere with each other. And also try to make sure that they aren't going to be muscle groups that are going to affect each other. So obviously my split is chest and back, legs and shoulders and arms. So I wouldn't have done chest and back and shoulders and arms in one day, because that's just too much upper body. But I did legs this morning, now I'm doing shoulders, arms and traps, and they don't interfere with each other. And then tomorrow I will probably take a rest day, but just keep in mind that you can't be training like this all the time, and it's not a good idea to train two times in one day unless you can definitely handle it. So I wouldn't recommend it all the time, but if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. So anyway, let's go to the gym for delts and shoulders now. Smashed off. Gonna head home now and make a low calorie nachos. If you do train twice in one day for any reason, the last few sets on the last session don't really feel as good as they would have otherwise. The last few reps of the set, they are really slowing down. It's a lot harder to get up. So that's when you know you're sort of training to failure, because your reps will slow down a lot more. So if you ever finish a set and you think, my reps didn't slow down, that wasn't that hard, then you're probably not training hard enough. So go a bit harder next time. Catch you at home for the final meal of the day. Yes then people, welcome back. Final meal of the day. We're gonna go for some nachos. We've got low calorie nachos, so we're going to use these. They are 71 calories per wrap as the tortillas. And I'm just going to cut these into small triangles with a knife and fork like that. Put them on the baking tray. I'm going to use 25 grams of cheese. So just going to cut up an avocado. Got some beef mince that I've already prepared. Half a pepper. So I'll get onto that now and then catch you when it's done. So here we are, mate, final product. Look at them, they look absolutely incredible. Calories and macros will be on screen for those now. I've also got a halo top in the freezer. Wouldn't be a Sunday without a halo top to finish the week, as always. And I'll have the calories and macros for the day on screen here as well now. As always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. Let me know down in the comments what videos you want to see in future. See you in the next one.